The golden light of a Boston morning spilled through the window of Priya Sharma's tiny apartment, where she sat at her cluttered desk, sketching a blueprint for a community center project. At 28, Priya was a rising architect, balancing her demanding job with her new role as a wife to Arjun, a pediatric nurse whose warmth had changed her life. The faint sound of Arjun humming in the kitchen as he made breakfast for their weekend guests stirred a smile, but Priya's thoughts drifted to her wedding day 9 months ago, a day that should have been her brightest but became a nightmare when her entire family skipped it for her sister's baby shower. The empty chairs on her side of the venue, the absence of her father's promised arm to walk her down the aisle, and the Instagram post she shared afterward, a single photo of her solitary walk, had sparked a storm that reshaped her world. Her phone, now silent, had once buzzed with 40 missed calls and furious texts after that post went viral. As Priya traced the edges of a photo on her desk, Arjun laughing with her at their reception, she felt a mix of lingering pain and newfound strength. Her family's betrayal had forced her to confront a lifetime of being overshadowed, but it also ignited a courage her grandparents had always nurtured, pushing her to redefine family on her own terms. Growing up in a bustling Boston suburb, Priya was the eldest of 2 daughters in a family where her younger sister, Annika, shone brightest. Born when Priya was 4, Annika was the center of their parents' world. Vikram, a marketing executive, and Mira, a part-time realtor. Priya's childhood was marked by small slights that piled up like stones. Her straight-A report cards earned a quick, "nice work" from Vikram, while Annika's C+ in math prompted a family dinner out to cheer her up. Mira snapped hundreds of photos at Annika's dance recitals where she often forgot her steps, but missed Priya's state science fair win because it clashed with Annika's rehearsal. "Annika's sensitive," Mira would say when Priya dared to question the imbalance. "You're so strong, Priya, you don't need the same attention." The words cut deep, a reminder that her strength was expected, not celebrated. Her grandparents, Anil and Sunita, were her refuge. Their cozy Cambridge home with its bookshelves and garden was where Priya felt seen. Anil taught her to sketch buildings, praising her eye for structure, while Sunita shared stories of her own architectural dreams, abandoned for family. "You're our dreamer," Sunita would say, framing Priya's drawings. Those weekends fueled Priya's passion for architecture, a path her parents dismissed as impractical compared to Annika's fleeting interests in fashion or theater. The rift between Priya's parents and grandparents stemmed from old wounds. Anil had founded a small green tech firm where Vikram worked briefly, expecting quick promotions. When Anil prioritized merit over family ties, Vikram left in a huff, calling his father-in-law stubborn. Family dinners were tense, with Vikram and Annika mocking Anil's old-school values. Annika and her brother Rohan, 2 years older than Priya, only visited their grandparents when they needed money. Rohan for his risky startups, Annika for her lavish shopping sprees. "When are they retiring?" Rohan once muttered, eyeing Vikram's approval. Priya, meanwhile, thrived in high school, earning a scholarship to a top architecture program. Her college graduation clashed with Annika's prom. Her parents attended the prom, arriving at Priya's ceremony as it ended. "You've always been fine on your own," Mira said, brushing off Priya's hurt. Anil and Sunita were there, cheering loudest, their pride a balm. After college, Priya landed a job at a prestigious Boston firm, her talent earning her a lead role on a city park project by 27. Her parents barely noted it, fixated on Annika's latest drama, a dropped college major or a new boyfriend. Priya met Arjun at a rain-soaked cafe, her umbrella forgotten, her mood sour. He offered his jacket and a shy smile, sparking a conversation that lasted hours. Arjun, with his quiet kindness and close-knit family, was a contrast to Priya's world. His parents, Ravi and Lakshmi, welcomed her warmly, their home filled with laughter and stories that made Priya feel like she belonged. Over 3 years, their love grew steady and deep. Arjun proposed at that same cafe, rain pattering outside, saying, "You're my home, Priya, in every storm." She said yes through tears, the cafe erupting in cheers. She called her parents, hoping for joy, but Mira's first words were, "Have you told Annika? She's been down about her breakup." Vikram promised to walk Priya down the aisle, a rare moment of warmth that gave her hope. Wedding planning began with optimism. Mira joined Priya for one venue tour, though she spent it texting Annika about a job rejection. Vikram's promised check for the venue never arrived, but Ravi and Lakshmi covered it, saying, "You're our daughter now." Priya clung to the dream of her father's arm in hers, imagining a day where she'd finally be the focus. The first crack came at their engagement dinner. Priya and Arjun hosted both families at a cozy Boston restaurant. Ravi's toast welcomed Priya with love, but Vikram's was brief, generic. Then Annika stood, hand on her stomach, announcing her pregnancy. Mira gasped with joy, Vikram beamed, and the night shifted to baby talk. "Our first grandchild," Vikram toasted, ignoring Priya's engagement. Lakshmi tried to steer back to the wedding, but Annika's news dominated. Arjun held Priya's hand, whispering, "This was your night." Priya brushed it off, but the pattern continued. Mira canceled dress shopping to take Annika to a prenatal class. Vikram skipped their menu tasting for Annika's ultrasound. Priya's best friend Neha, her maid of honor, called it out. "Your family's acting like your wedding's a side event." Arjun agreed, urging Priya to speak up. "They'll be there," Priya insisted, clinging to Vikram's promise. Then Annika called, voice casual. "My baby shower's June 15th. Priya's heart sank. "That's my wedding day, Annika. You RSVP'd. Annika feigned surprise. "Pregnancy brain. It's the only day the venue had." Priya begged her to reschedule, but Annika snapped, "A baby's more important than a party." Vikram and Mira backed Annika, citing her delicate state. "You're strong, Priya," Vikram said. "You'll manage." Devastated, Priya sobbed in Arjun's arms, his vow to make their day beautiful her only anchor. The wedding morning was bright, mocking Priya's grief. Neha rallied the bridesmaids, keeping the hotel suite lively, but Priya's phone stayed silent. Lakshmi gave her a sapphire brooch, saying, "You're radiant, Priya. We're so proud." As Priya slipped into her ivory gown, she checked her phone, hoping for a last-minute change. Nothing. Social media showed Annika's shower in full swing, Vikram toasting, Mira glowing. No hint of regret. The caption read, "Family first, celebrating our miracle with Annika." Priya's heart shattered. At the garden venue, the left side, her family's, was empty. She told the coordinator, "I'm walking alone." The aisle felt endless, whispers rippling as guests noticed the vacant chairs. Halfway, Priya faltered, tears brimming. Ravi stood, hand on heart, his nod giving her strength. Arjun met her at the altar, whispering, "You're my everything." Their vows, heartfelt and raw, promised a family built on love. Lakshmi joined Priya for a mother-daughter dance, her embrace healing. But the empty chairs lingered, a wound no joy could fully erase. The next morning, Priya woke beside Arjun, her phone still silent. Over breakfast, she scrolled through Neha's photos, stopping at one. Her alone on the aisle, head high, empty chairs stark against Arjun's loving gaze. It captured her pain and resilience. "This one," she told Arjun, opening Instagram. She wrote, "Yesterday, I walked alone to my husband while my family chose my sister's baby shower. Thank you to those who filled my heart. You're my family now." She posted it, then powered off her phone. At the airport, boarding an early flight to Maui, her phone erupted. 47 missed calls, texts from Vikram demanding she delete the post, Mira pleading, Annika accusing her of cruelty. Extended family, shocked, sent support. Aunt Nisha wrote, "I'm ashamed we failed you, Priya. I should have been there." In Maui, Priya and Arjun unplugged, letting the ocean and sun heal her. They swam, hiked, and talked of their future, a family where no one felt second. On day 5, Priya checked her phone. Neha reported the post's 4,000 likes, strangers sharing their own stories of family neglect. A couple they met sailing, Maya and Vic, connected over similar pain. "You're brave," Maya said. "Telling the truth is freedom." Each night, Priya released a piece of her old hopes, grieving the family she'd never had. Back in Boston, their apartment was filled with gifts from cousins, friends, even Mira's book club, moved by Priya's honesty. The next evening, Vikram, Mira, and Annika arrived unannounced. "Take down the post," Vikram demanded. "You're humiliating us." Priya stood firm. "It's the truth. You chose Annika's shower over my wedding." Mira cried, "We made a mistake." Annika admitted, "I scheduled it on purpose. I was jealous. You're so perfect." Priya was stunned. "Perfect? I fought for every achievement alone." Vikram offered a private apology, but Priya insisted on public honesty. "No more pretending we're perfect," she said. They left, Annika lingering to say, "You looked beautiful." It wasn't enough, but it was a start. 9 months later, Priya sat in therapy with Dr. Anjali, reflecting on progress. Annika's daughter Lila was born, and Priya sent a gift, keeping distance but open to being an aunt. Vikram posted a public apology. "We failed Priya by missing her wedding. We're working to be better." He began asking about her projects, listening for the first time. Mira struggled but joined therapy. Priya's post inspired a blog, Truth in Families, connecting thousands with similar stories. She and Arjun hosted brunches with Neha, Ravi, and Lakshmi, building a chosen family. Priya converted Anil's study into a studio, her designs blending her grandparents' dreams with her own. At a park project unveiling, Vikram attended, clapping proudly. It wasn't perfect, but it was real. Priya had walked alone, but now, with Arjun and her new family, she'd never be alone again.